What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Lucky. I'm back, man. I'm back with another one, man. I had to hop on here real quick and talk about this, fellas. Listen to me, please, 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 fellas. Pay attention. Listen, it is hard work to build yourself up to be the best version of yourself, okay? I'm talking to all the guys that are investing in themselves. You getting out here, you in the gym, you working out, you putting in work at the job, you putting in hours, you getting that overtime, getting money. You a lot of you guys are on your purpose, man. You out here grinding, you know what I'm saying? Chasing them goals, dreams, and aspirations. You staying on point, doing what you gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? You taking care of your mental, you educating yourself, knowledge, man, reading books, improving yourself. You know what I'm saying? You guys doing a lot of self-improvement, man. A lot of personal development, right? You guys are building yourself up to be the best version of yourself. And then what's happening, man? You falling for a woman, and you falling for the, I'm not even going to say you're falling for the wrong woman, because the right woman can, eventually later on sometime kind of switch it up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say you guys are like getting the wrong women, because they switch it up. But what I'm saying is this, guys, when you build yourself up, man, anybody that you allow to come into your life, you have to pay close attention to them all the time. Just because, man, you allow a woman in your life, and y'all in a relationship or whatever, and she told you she's gonna do this and she's gonna do that, and she's never gonna do this and she's never gonna do that, and y'all gonna be together forever, ever. Forever, ever? Man, she could have told you that 2-3 years ago. But what about now? Let me tell you something, man. Everybody talks about red flags, but they usually talk about looking out for red flags in the beginning. No, forget about looking for red flags only in the beginning. You look for red flags every single day, all day, every day. Reevaluate every single day. Just like in the beginning, when you were vetting that woman to see if you wanted to allow her into your life, you got to do that every day. Every day, man. I'm telling you guys, stop building. I see it too much. You guys are building yourself up to be the best, most masculine version of yourself. Getting out here, you getting it, and then you fall in love and you lose your mind. And I get it, man, because when you fall in love, man, when you get emotionally attached to somebody, you do lose some of your mind. I'm being honest with you, man. You become so attached to that other person, and you start investing so much time and energy into that person that you lose a part of you, and a part of you becomes a part of them. So you do lose your mind. You do. You understand what I'm saying? You do. But you got to stay on point, man. You got to stay on focus. You got to be able to separate the emotion from the logic. Guys, come on, because I've done it before. I'm sure I'm not the only dude in the world that has made some just decisions based off of my emotions, knowing that logically, this ain't it. Yeah, I've done that. I do it a whole lot less now. Right now, I'm different right now. But coming up, you know what I'm saying? I did a lot of stuff, just based on how I felt about a woman. And then slowly it transitioned to, I just got to be logical. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm very careful about who I even allow in. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe this is where a lot of times I've gone wrong, okay? I'm not going to put it on anybody else. I'm letting y'all know the lessons that I've learned, okay? Don't let the wrong person in, because if you let the wrong person in, you understand what I'm saying? And you try to navigate by, you know it's not the right person, but you say, yo, I'm going to keep it at bay. I'm going to keep it like this, and I'm just going to move like this, and I got this. And then eventually you realize you don't got it. You don't got it. By the time you realize you don't got it, it's too late. It's gone. And everything you had is gone with it. Man, listen, man, I seen, and you've seen too, man, if you just pay attention to the news and stuff that's going on, man, guys get to the top of their game, man. Get to the top of their game and allow the wrong person in their life, and they put up with the foolishness, and they know that's not the right person, but I guess they're emotionally attached or whatever. And then his whole everything come crashing down over a false allegation, over a little beef situation or whatever. Like, Y'all understand what I'm saying? How many of y'all, yo, let me know in the comment section for real. How many of y'all been caught up in a situation, you just in a toxic environment, just, you know, you in a toxic relationship, man, and things just get thrown, you know, just thrown around all out of control and everything. Before you know it, man, everything is going haywire. I mean, it's guys sitting down doing time right now over some foolishness. You understand what I'm saying? Because they just wasn't strong enough to walk away. They had emotional attachment and lost everything over some foolishness. Guys, we got to stop doing that, man. The red flags are very important. You got to wake up every day and look for a red flag. Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you like this. If you think something ain't right, if you get the slightest inclination that something's not right, then move like it's not right. Don't sit and keep going and like, let me investigate and let me see this and let me see that and blah, blah, blah. If you feel like it ain't right, then it ain't right. If you feel like it ain't right, then it ain't right. Let me tell you why. A lot of times when you feel like it ain't right, something's just ain't right. Something is just, the story is not lining up. It's a little fishy. Something don't look right, but you keep moving. You keep going along with it. At some point in time, reality is going to hit you. And then you're going to be like, I knew I was right. By then it's too late. You don't ever want to be in a position where you like, I knew I was right. At least not while you still in that situation. It's better to be wrong and safe than to be right and unsafe. You understand what I'm saying? It's better for you to be wrong, but have done what you had to do to get out of the situation and look back and be like, oh man, I was wrong about that. It's better to be in that situation than to be in a situation where you stayed. You was like, I know something ain't right, blah, blah, blah. And then you realize it's not right. It hits you in the face like, I knew I was right, but by then it's too late. It's too late, man. You understand what I'm saying? It's too late by then, man. It's better to be wrong, but be safe than to be right, but unsafe. Guys, you always got to look for the red flags, man. Stop, man. We work too hard to build ourselves up, man. And see, for a lot of guys that never been through it, man, you don't know. You don't know. You know, it's like no matter what nobody tells you, for some reason you just gotta learn the hard way. You understand what I'm saying? I get it, man. Yo, man, my girl is different. Yo, man, my old lady is different. You know, oh, that ain't gonna happen to me. Nah, not me. Man, you know how many nah, not me. And guess what? Them. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody thinks, nah, that can't happen to them until it happens to them. And I'm going to tell you this. Everybody knows exactly what they're going to do. They're going to tell you, yo, if that happened, yo, this is what I'm doing until it happens. I'm telling you guys, don't even put yourself in a bad situation. Don't put yourself in a tight situation where you feel like, yo, you know, you can handle it. Keep looking for the red flags. Always look for the red flags all day, every day. Now, I'm not saying be, you know, a pessimistic person. I'm not saying be a negative person. I'm not saying to just like self-sabotage whatever you have going on. I'm not saying it like that. I'm simply saying pay attention. Pay attention. Let me explain something to you. You can't control what a woman does. You can't. You got some influence. You know what I'm saying? If you that dude, you may have some influence over her. You may be able to influence what she does, but man, at the end of the day, she gonna do what she want to do. That's just it. That's just it. And you have to understand that. Stop going into situations thinking that it's gonna be like this and it's gonna be like that because she says so. No, understand she's human. Ain't no perfect humans out here. So understand the risk that you're taking on, and you have to be okay with it. You have to understand like, yo, this is a possibility. Don't worry about trying to control what she does. What you need to worry about is controlling what you do when it happens. What are you going to do when it happens? That's the only thing you need to be concerned about. Are you in a position where you can just get up and roll out or not? You got money stashed away just in case something pop off and you got to roll out that day right then and there? Yeah. Can you get, listen, man, guys, I say, man, you hear it all the time, man. You know who got money and who don't got money, man, because you hear dudes talking about, man, it's cheaper to keep her. Man, guys will stay in subpar situations because the money is not right. Man, I can tell y'all about my situation, man. I was broke, busted, and disgusted, man. But my peace was worth everything. So I rolled up out of there. You understand what I'm saying? Did I have it like that? Nah, I didn't. But the peace was worth everything. Every financial situation I went through, my peace was worth it. For some guys, man, they'll stay in some jammed up situations, man, just because of the money. They don't want to step down their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy. But they never have peace in their life because they're trying to live a lifestyle. But they're getting disrespected. They're getting violated. All that kind of stuff, man. Let me tell you something, man. Not me. Nah, not me. Not the kid. You know what I'm saying? Not the kid, man. I have put up with certain things. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was attached, because I had that emotional attachment. But once it got to a certain point where I was like, nah, too far gone now. That's it, roll out. You know what I mean? And then, do what you got to do. Telling you guys, man, stop building yourselves up, man, to be the best version of yourself, man. Stop putting all that work into yourself, all that investment into yourself, only to turn around and lose it all. Don't lose it all, man. It's not worth it. Look, man, it's been a minute, man. I'm going to get out of here. Fellas, man. Look, man, it's okay to be alone, man. Being alone is not being lonely. Man, if you got to be by yourself, man, be by yourself, man. It's okay, man. You built yourself up by yourself. Be by yourself. It's not, guys, listen, man. Don't throw it all away, man. Don't throw it all away. It's not worth it. I'll catch y'all on the next one.